Horoscope predictions.
Aries.
The day puts you in a mindset of careful evaluation, Aries. You may notice yourself slowing down to focus on responsibilities that have been lingering in the background, emails you haven't replied to, tasks you postponed, or conversations you've been meaning to revisit. Even though the pace isn't as energetic as you prefer, you'll find that steady progress feels more rewarding than rushing. Work or personal expectations might require your clear, direct tone today, and your ability to explain your viewpoint calmly helps avoid unnecessary conflict. This is also a good time to examine where you've been overextending yourself and how you can balance your energy more realistically. As evening arrives, emotional clarity increases. You may start to understand why certain situations have been draining you and what needs to shift moving forward. A quiet moment alone could help you reconnect with your deeper priorities and remind you of goals you set earlier this year. A small but important realization may surface about a relationship or commitment you've been questioning. Grounding activities, organizing your space, settling unfinished plans, or reflecting in silence help stabilize your energy and prepare you for the days ahead. Lucky colors: crimson, slate, olive. Lucky numbers: 21, 8, 35.
Taurus.
People may look to you for guidance, and you're able to offer sensible, grounded advice that cuts through confusion. Even if unexpected tasks appear, your patient approach keeps everything manageable. A conversation involving plans or expectations may arise, and your steady tone helps create clarity for everyone involved. You may also be evaluating whether certain routines are still working for you or if something needs restructuring. You may want to pull back from social noise to reassess how certain relationships or commitments have been affecting your peace. It's a good time to check in with yourself and acknowledge where you need more balance or boundaries. A grounding ritual, cleaning a corner of your home, preparing a familiar meal, or reviewing your upcoming schedule brings comfort and a sense of internal order. Lucky colors: sand, maroon, jade. Lucky numbers: 4, 29, 10.
Gemini.
Work demands, personal expectations, or upcoming commitments may require your full attention, pushing you into a more focused mindset than usual. This is a strong day for planning, organizing, or correcting something that hasn't been running smoothly. Someone may approach you for your perspective on a complicated matter, and your ability to see multiple angles helps bring clarity. Even if you prefer movement and variety, the structure you create today will benefit you later. You might notice that certain habits or patterns no longer fit the direction you're moving in. Conversations with someone close could open new insights about boundaries, expectations, or emotional needs. Allow yourself to slow down without guilt. Your mind becomes clearer when you create space for quiet. A grounding activity at night, like reorganizing a small area or writing down your thoughts, will help settle your energy. Lucky colors: indigo, coral, bronze. Lucky numbers: 13, 7, 42.
Cancer.
You might find yourself sorting through tasks related to home, work, family, or personal organization. Even if the workload feels heavy, you handle it with quiet resilience. Your intuitive nature helps you understand what needs priority, and your emotional intelligence blends with logic in a way that makes decisions easier. Someone may seek your support or advice, and while you want to help, ensure you don't absorb their stress. You might reflect on relationships or situations where you've been giving more than you receive. A conversation later in the day may help you understand where boundaries need to be strengthened. Organizing your environment or doing something familiar brings a sense of balance. You may also gain insight into a long-term goal that needs adjusting. The more grounded you become, the easier it is to move forward with confidence. Lucky colors: teal, rust, ivory. Lucky numbers: 16 to 30.
Leo.
You might find yourself handling discussions about work, scheduling, or finances, and your ability to remain calm helps resolve matters effectively. People may look to you for direction, and your steady leadership stands out even if you're not trying to take charge. This is also a meaningful day to clarify something you've been hesitant to speak about. Your grounded approach makes everything easier for you and those around you. You may reevaluate how you've been spending your time and whether you're giving too much to obligations that no longer align with your values. A personal realization may arise about a relationship or situation that has been quietly affecting your mood. Grounding yourself in familiar routines, closing unfinished tasks, setting priorities, or simply getting quiet helps restore your sense of direction. Lucky colors: navy, cream, copper. Lucky numbers: 18, 11, 5.
Virgo.
Responsibilities might feel heavy, but they are manageable with your natural precision and patience. Your realistic mindset makes it easier to prioritize and refine your plans. Someone may approach you for advice, and your grounded perspective helps them see their situation with more clarity. This is a productive day for paperwork, planning, budgeting, or adjusting routines that haven't been working as efficiently as you'd like. Recognize patterns that need to shift. If a recent conversation has been on your mind, you may replay it with new understanding. Use this time to think about what supports your well-being and what needs to change. Cleaning your space, engaging in a slow routine, or taking a step back from social noise helps you reset and restore your internal balance. Lucky colors: charcoal, mint, wheat. Lucky numbers: 26, 9, 14.
Libra.
You may find yourself addressing tasks or discussions you've postponed, especially those involving finances, work roles, or relationship expectations. Even though you prefer harmony over confrontation, today encourages honesty delivered with calmness. You're able to see the realistic side of situations without losing your sense of fairness. This is also an ideal day for slowing down, focusing on one thing at a time, and rediscovering your sense of control. You may start to understand why certain dynamics have felt unbalanced and what adjustments are necessary for long-term stability. Conversations with someone close may shift into a more serious tone, but they bring clarity rather than conflict. Spending the evening in a peaceful environment helps you unwind and regain your natural equilibrium. A small moment of organization or thoughtful reflection helps you end the day feeling centered. Lucky colors: plum, ivory, emerald. Lucky numbers: 33, 12, 5.
Scorpio.
You may be dealing with responsibilities that require serious thinking, such as financial planning, work decisions, or personal boundaries. Your ability to stay focused helps you move through the day efficiently. If a conversation emerges that requires honesty, you'll handle it with maturity rather than intensity. It's also a strong day for reviewing your goals and understanding which commitments still align with your long-term intentions. Your emotional radar is heightened, helping you see subtle truths about relationships or situations you've been analyzing. This clarity allows you to make decisions that protect your peace. Spending time in a quiet space helps you process your thoughts and regain balance. A grounding activity, organizing, journaling, or simply sitting in silence helps you end the day feeling steady and in control. Lucky colors: pine, gray, burgundy. Lucky numbers: 7, 23, 41.
Sagittarius.
You may be thinking about long-term responsibilities, financial plans, or commitments that require thoughtful planning. While you often prefer movement and exploration, this grounded energy helps you understand the next steps more realistically. Conversations with coworkers, friends, or partners may carry a deeper weight, giving you insights into expectations, boundaries, or shared goals. You may reassess whether you've been spreading yourself too thin or whether certain habits need restructuring. You might also feel inspired to reconnect with a routine or project you temporarily set aside. A calm environment helps restore your energy, and something simple like organizing a space, reviewing notes, or writing down plans gives you a sense of direction. Lucky colors: saffron, steel, ochre. Lucky numbers: 6, 17, 26.
Capricorn.
Capricorn today brings out your natural strengths, discipline, determination, and grounded thinking. Responsibilities may pile up, but you handle them with steady intention, focusing on what matters most. Work-related discussions or long-term planning may take center stage, and your practical perspective helps guide others. This is also a favorable day for evaluating your goals, updating your schedule, or making realistic decisions that affect your future stability. Conversations may arise that help clarify expectations or boundaries in relationships. You may realize that some commitments require adjustment, or that you've been giving more energy than you receive. Grounding yourself through organization or simple routines helps you unwind. By the end of the day, you feel more aligned and ready for upcoming changes. Lucky colors: tan, forest, silver. Lucky numbers: 4, 22, 19.
Aquarius.
Aquarius today encourages a practical and realistic approach to your responsibilities. You may be dealing with tasks that require long-term planning or conversations that demand clarity and patience. Even if the tone feels more serious than your usual, this grounded energy helps you make steady progress. Collaboration may play a role today, and your unique perspective becomes valuable when paired with structure and focus. You may reflect on how recent interactions have affected your energy or whether certain expectations need to change. A calm setting helps you sort through your thoughts without pressure. You may also feel the urge to organize your environment or simplify your schedule to regain mental clarity. This is a day where small adjustments create meaningful stability. Lucky colors: black, copper, sky. Lucky numbers: 15, 3, 36.
Pisces.
Pisces today blends emotional awareness with practical responsibility. You may find yourself reviewing tasks, commitments, or conversations that need a more grounded approach. Even if your thoughts drift toward deeper feelings, you're able to stay realistic about what needs attention. Work matters or personal responsibilities may surface with increased importance, and your calm, steady presence helps you manage everything effectively. Being honest with yourself about your limits brings clarity. Later in the day, emotional insights deepen, helping you understand where you need more peace or stability. You may feel the urge to simplify your environment or reconnect with routines that help you stay grounded. A meaningful conversation or reflection may shed light on something you've been carrying emotionally. Ending the day with silence, organization, or a familiar comfort helps your energy settle into a more balanced space. Lucky colors: lavender, mustard, slate. Lucky numbers: 8, 27, 14.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video for more daily star wisdom. Let me know your sign in the comments and how this day unfolds for you. I'll see you tomorrow for another celestial check-in. Thank you so much for watching.